Sega.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to my Sonic the Hedgehog marathon. So today we're gonna be playing the next game in the franchise, Sonic Generations. Oh, I actually like this. This is a remix of the Sonic Heroes main menu theme, which I love that. I love the main menu's music for that game. It's really good. Just gotta make sure everything's all set. Yep, got subtitles on. Yeah, everything's all good. So let's just go ahead and get started with Sonic Generations, shall we?
I'm the Oma Child. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Look me up if you ever need some help. Here's a tip to get you started. Press the A button to spin jump up to higher ground.
So look at that. We're playing. This is Green Hill Zone, and we're playing as classic Sonic. Got the old sound effects too. The old jump sound effects. I gotta say, I'm really glad to be playing this game. So I'll get into it. I guess I could start talking about Sonic Generations. So this game is special because this game came out in 2011? Right. No, I think it came out 2012. I don't remember. I think I'm actually gonna have to look that up. But I have the feeling it came out 2012. I remember this game coming out in 2012. Man. And this game is special because it came out to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, like, dude, this game was made for that celebration. And remember, I started this marathon to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Sonic. So yeah, Sonic Generations came out 2011 or 2012, one of those years. I don't remember.
If you take damage when you have no rings left, you'll lose a life. So be careful.
Oh my god. I'm not doing that good. It's been a while since I played a 2D Sonic game, if you don't count Sonic 06, or Sonic Colors. But this is more like classic Sonic. And yeah, this game came out it was released for the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, and for the PC for Windows. They also made a handheld port. God damn it. They made a port for the 3DS, but that's different. Well, kinda. It's different enough. And I gotta say, since this game came out for the PC, I can finally play it on Steam, which, man, I can't remember when was the last Sonic game I played on Steam. I think it was Adventure 2. Yeah, it was that long ago that I was able to play a Sonic game on Steam. Ever since then, I pretty much had to rely on emulators to play the other Sonic games. So yeah, it's just so nice and refreshing to play a Sonic game through Steam. I don't have to use emulators. Not that there's anything wrong with emulators, of course, but just being able to play a Sonic game through Steam just streamlines everything.
He'll be here any second.
Hey guys, what's going on? You having a party or something?
Surprise!
Aw, you guys.
It's kind of impossible to surprise you.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you like this.
Like it? I love it! What?
Sonic, what's that? What's it doing?
Hey! Not cool!
Help us!
Where am I?
Well, so a lot just happened. Looks like Sonic's friends were celebrating Sonic's birthday. This mysterious figure came out and crashed the party. So now it's time to check out this place, which looks very familiar. Here we are, a modern rendition of Green Hill Zone. This is really cool. So yeah, Sonic Generations, it's just a good game. It was made to celebrate Sonic's it was made to celebrate Sonic's 30th anniversary or 20th anniversary, and Sega really wanted to go out for this one. They wanted to make a game that celebrated everything about Sonic, so they figured the best way to do it is to make an anniversary game that essentially serves as like a Sonic's best hits kind of game. And they decided to bring back classic Sonic as a way to also acknowledge the history, since Sonic started out back in like the 90s when 2D gaming was, you know, still like the thing. So yeah, they really went all out, and this game is essentially, like I said, it just covers Sonic's history, and that's why I think playing this game is such a good game, especially of all the time I've taken to like get through this marathon. It'll serve to be as a reminder and look back at the journey that we've. Oh man. It'll serve as a journey, oh man, I can't speak. It'll serve as a look back to the journey that we've made through since I've started this whole marathon in this channel. So here we are playing Green Hill, the first level that started it all, and getting a chance to play it as modern Sonic, it's just so cool. We finally get to see what Green Hill would look like if it were made in the modern day, and it looks really good. So as you can see, the modern Sonic gameplay plays exactly like Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Unleashed in the daytime stages. They used the same engine, the Hedgehog engine, and they decided to keep the daytime stage gameplay because it was really popular, and they kind of went on it. They used it as well in colors, but you know, due to the Wii's limitations, they had to kind of simplify it a bit. But this time, now being able to play on HD consoles or on more powerful hardware, they're able to go all out. Or they're able to basically replicate the daytime stages from Sonic Unleashed.
Thanks, Sonic. I thought I was dead, floating without a body in a black limbo. Ugh, I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
Is it me, or is that place we were just in awfully familiar?
Not to me, but this place looks like something sucked all the life and color out of it. Totally strange.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park. I'm more concerned about finding our friends.
Hey, Sonic, I saw something over there in the distance. Like buildings, but they look weird.
That might be a good place to check out. I'll be back soon.
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said soon. I thought you already left.
That's something I really love about this game, are all the references. Yeah, I like how Sonic said, "Oh yeah, this place looks familiar because, you know, it's Green Hill. He's been here." But it's not familiar to Tails because Tails didn't appear in the first Sonic game. You gotta remember, he first appeared in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is he first appeared in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Green Hill didn't exist wasn't in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I love how he also referenced his recent adventures. He referenced Sonic Colors with the Interstellar Amusement Park, and he referenced Sonic in the Secret Rings with the Magic Genies in books.
Wow!
So yeah, this is Green Hill. So let's move on to the next stage, which looks very familiar, doesn't it, guys? Okay, so we can switch between Sonics. We can do Act 1 or Act 2. Act 1 is classic Sonic, and Act 2 is modern Sonic. Act 1s tend to be easier, make sense. So I'm actually gonna play as Act 1 with classic Sonic. And that's how I'm gonna do it. I think it's just better to do it with classic Sonic first, and then modern Sonic. So here we are. This is Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This is an all-time favorite from that level. And I gotta say, I love the way this level looks in 3D. Or not in 3D, I should say, within the modern rendition. It kind of gives me... It just looks more of a... It actually looks more like of an Eggman base. Like, the background looks like it kind of uses Eggman Land assets from Sonic Unleashed. But that's the thing. I believe this game didn't use any assets because apparently when they were developing this game, they wanted to make sure that the team didn't reuse any assets because they wanted to build this game from the ground up to make it all new and special. which I applaud them for that. I like that because I feel like for a game that really focuses on exploring Sonic's history and being an anniversary game of some sorts, a lot of developers would really just try to reuse assets to cut corners, since, you know, they're using stuff since they're basically remaking levels from games already created. So that's good. Although, to be fair, with this game, they can't really, or at least for the classic Sonic games, it's not like they can really, oh man, it's not like they can really reuse assets from the Genesis games, because those games were like made over 30 years ago when this game, no, not 30, 20 years ago when this game came out. So it's not like that would be possible for them. And here we are, you guys remember the pink water. But yeah, just look at Chemical Plant. I just like the way it looks in this game. It looks so beautiful. Well, as beautiful as you can get for a chemical plant, because it's not like chemical plants are necessarily the most beautiful things to look at. But it looks nice. It looks like an actual and big industrial chemical plant. Damn. I'm just not doing so good with the classic stages, huh? They tend to be easier apparently, and yet, I mean, an A rank is still good, but still, I would prefer S ranks. You know me, I want to get those S ranks. Okay, so this time let's switch to Modern Sonic. Let's go through Chemical Plant with Sonic. Yeah, just look at this place. This place looks even crazier with Modern Sonic. Actually, I'm gonna restart that. There we go. Yeah, that's another thing they did. They definitely refined the controls for Modern Sonic, because the Sonic Drift in this game just works better. Oh man, I missed that red ring. It's not as wonky as in Unleashed. And then boosting in this game you go back to using refilling it by defeating enemies and collecting rings, because remember that in Colors you were only able to gain boost if you collected white wisps. That was the only way. But this game goes back to being able to get boost through rings, through defeating enemies, and it takes a page out of Sonic Rush, and you can get boost by doing tricks.
Press the X button while skydiving to speed up.
Ah man. Oh man, I will say the skydiving just doesn't seem as smooth as with what's the game? Sonic Colors. It felt a little harder to control. Maybe it's just a skill issue though. I will say this is one nitpick I have about this level, and it's a nitpick, is the fact that there's air bubbles in this level that allow you to replenish your air. And you know, in the original Chemical Plant, that wasn't the case, and there was a reason. There was like a lore reason for it. It's because the purple water or the pink water is actually like this chemical that doesn't allow you to breathe. Yeah, it's not supposed to be water. It's supposed to be a chemical, and essentially being in there too long, the chemical will eventually kill you. So that's why there was no bubbles in the original one, but in this game they brought it, or they made that the case. I don't know. It's a nitpick, not that big of a deal. I just would have preferred that they kept that detail, you know? Like I said, I am a sucker for... Oh, I actually missed the rail. God damn it. I would have actually preferred that they kept that, because, you know, I'm a sucker for like small little details for that. Like, just look at this chemical plant. It's just crazy being here in the modern day. Oh, that's another thing too. I'm so used to Sonic Colors with Sonic being able to do the double jump that I feel like I could do the double jump in this game, and you can't. There's no double jumping in this game. It's back to just being able to air dash or jump dash. Oh, so close to an A.
Sonic!
Tails!
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
You're right, Tails. This place is giving me deja vu all over again.
Me, Sonic. I was afraid I'd never be able to flirt with you again. Wonderful!
I'm so psyched. I get to hang out with you, Sonic. Come talk to me anytime. Ooh, skill shop. Okay. I just realized, so because I'm gonna be doing it like this, where I switch between, or I do Act 1 first and Act 2, you do get different cutscenes, or you do get different interactions with the characters depending on which Sonic you are when you save them. So the interaction would have been different if it were classic Sonic, but since I'm playing as modern Sonic, we're gonna get those. And so with Amy, I like how she's the one who gets saved in Chemical Plant. Even though, like, you may think it would make more sense for it to be Tails, because this is a game he came out in. But Amy came out in Sonic CD, which came out after the first game. And I guess if you really want to get technical, it would make more sense for her to be saved in this game, if you really want to follow that. But Tails is Sonic's best friend and sidekick, so it only makes sense that Tails is the first one he saves. But that's why Amy is here, because she came out on Sonic CD. There is no Sonic CD level in this game, so they put her here instead. But anyways, let's check out that skill shop. And then we have a collection room here. I really like this. This game just really hits you with a lot of memorabilia. So here are the movies. That's just the cutscenes, obviously. Art. You get some cool art for the game. Yeah. But what I really like is the music, because you can actually unlock, which I don't have any music, but you can actually unlock music from other games. And then here you got bios for the characters. So Sonic, all spikes and speeds, the world's fastest hedgehog in the world, big on attitude and with the big heart to match, like the wind. He's always on the move, living a life of excitement and adventure. I like that. Perfectly sums up Sonic. And then you got Tails, a talented young fox cub. Tails can fly by spinning his two tails like helicopter rotors. A gentle soul bullied in his past for having two tails, Tails became more confident about himself after meeting Sonic and seeing him run like the wind. Tails looks up to Sonic and has been with him ever since. Amy Rose, a young, cheerful girl hedgehog. Amy can be a bit obsessed about chasing Sonic. She even claims to be his girlfriend. She's an energetic go-getter who lets nothing get in her way. I like that. It gives you character bios for people who are like new to the series and probably don't know these characters that well. Oh, it's just info. Okay. Don't need to know that. Let's switch to classic Sonic. Alright, so we have some skill points. And we got different skill skill sets. Okay, so let's see what we can get. 10-second rings. Oh, for sure I want that. Athleticism. And then I want shield. This will really come in clutch too. And you could buy lives too if you want. For modern Sonic, let's buy Blast Off and Speed Up. And let's customize the skill set. So let's go with power. Wait, what? I'll stop on a dime regardless of your speed. Yeah, that would be good. Let's go with athleticism and shield. And then let's switch to modern Sonic. Customize. Can you really? Oh, I didn't know you could equip classic Sonic skills on modern Sonic. Well, for sure, let's go with Blast Off. And then Speed Up. And then I think Athleticism would be good. I don't think I really need Power Break for Sonic. Or modern Sonic, I should say. It just doesn't really make any sense. Especially when I could just use the Stomp to kill all my momentum. But with modern Sonic, you're supposed to be going fast. And with the Sonic Boost, you really don't need to break that much. So yeah. But anyways, let's move on forward to the next level. I'm actually gonna do this one with modern Sonic first, just because I like the interaction with classic Sonic.